All right, time now for Built for Success, presented by Ram Trucks. This week, we're looking at a pair of top 10 teams facing some big tests in conference games. Let's start with number 8, Miami.
He's on his horse.
Way west, taking on Cal in the debut of ACC After Dark. That one at 10:30 Eastern over on ESPN. Will the late night start time be a cause for concern for the Hurricanes? We're going to stay up late.
No, we're not.
See what happens in this one.
I'm gonna be snoozing.
I'm gonna watch a little bit of it.
No, you're not. We work the next morning, brother.
That's true. I'm lying through my teeth.
Yep.
I'm not gonna watch any of it. Miami is coming off of this home matchup. Remember, they were at home there at Miami Gardens against Virginia Tech. The Hail Mary that wasn't. I mean, to me, that was a touchdown. If it's ruled a touchdown, we don't need to relitigate it. We're on opposite sides of this thing. But Miami got a gift. They're still undefeated. So now game day is out in Berkeley for the 3-1 Bears, the undefeated Miami Hurricanes. Cam Ward knows Cal.
Yes.
More importantly, Cal knows him. They beat him last year.
Interesting Cam Ward revenge game. By the way, if we can't trust the authorities and powers that be who are in control of calling a touchdown and a touchdown and non-touchdown, who are we to trust if you can't trust them?
Maybe I got a little Berkeley in me, all right? Question authority, question everything.
Okay, number one question on the docket.
Do it.
For what reason will the Cal students be protesting tomorrow?
The loss? Because Miami's going to destroy them?
Exactly. Well, Cal,
do you think Miami has a hangover? Does Miami have a hangover from last week? You got to fly 4,000 miles.
You got to fly across the country. You got to play in the East Bay area. And Cal's going to give them their best shot. This is the first time game day has ever been on the campus at Berkeley. There's probably a reason why. But Miami, now the attention, listen, they always go into out of the preseason with, is Miami back? Is the U back? They always have one of those 1 or 2 wins that kind of get them on our radar, and then we start building up hope. And then it's false hope. And they undercut our legs. What do we become?
We become
Lieutenant
legless.
Dan. We become Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
To do with my legs. You'll never have metal legs.
Magic
Grandma's
legs.
boy.
Right.
You'll never have a race car bed either.
Your mom sure cares about your schooling.
For sure.
Yes.
So Miami's going to go into Cal, remain undefeated.
Yes.
What do we even know about this Cal football team?
They're gritty, right? They're first in, their last out. That's what we know about Cal. They take on the mindset of their coach, and it just got us thinking, like, game day should have been here before because they've had great talent before. You ready for this?
Deshaun Jackson.
Jared Goff.
Okay, time out.
What timeout?
You can't speak of fantastic. No disrespect to Jared Goff.
It sounds like disrespect is coming.
Super Bowl participating quarterback, okay? Deshaun Jackson, one of the most electric players of our millennial generation. And then let us not forget Marshawn Lynch. 2006, whipping the medical car. Come on.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Right? What about him?
He also went there.
Did he go there with Marshawn Lynch? I think they were there at the same time. How did that team not win more?
They overlapped, and you're a big history guy.
How did that team not win? Yeah. History was in like 2006.
For sure.
Anyway, I don't know that Miami has a hangover. I think Cal will be up for it, but Cal lost to Florida State. Florida State in this studio.
Florida State is like, whoa.
Florida State's been a punchline.
Y'all let us win?
In this studio, yeah.
Y'all let us win? Okay.
Is the U back all the way?
They are.
Already. We don't even need to see this win.
I mean, we're gonna see the win.
I know we're
Miami undefeated. Listen, and sometimes you have to let luck be on your side. You call it luck last week against Virginia Tech.
Yeah. But luck didn't go to Cal. Luck went to State.
Well, and also luck might have been dressed in Foot Locker associate gear, is what I'm trying to say.
100%.
So
I think
Miami's good. Yeah. Is Cal going to give them a tough game? I don't know.
Cam Ward, 5 total touchdowns. 5 of them as Miami wins. He might throw one to that 30-year-old tight end that they have.
Yes.
Because a lot of people go to school for 9 years. They're called doctors.
Cam McCormick, do your thing, brother.
Love it.
Did he enroll in college during the Obama administration?
It's entirely possible.
It's entirely factual.
Factual and accurate. Let's go to the South. We got Tennessee taking on Arkansas, and this evokes images, if you're a certain millennial age, of Clint Stoner. Remember Clint Stoner?
Who could forget?
Clint Stoner was the truth. He was nasty there at Fayetteville. He just fumbled against Tennessee, and that's how they lost. They're iconic colors, iconic programs. Arkansas's on the come up offensively. Are we going to see any hiccups, though, from Nico and Maliava? Maliava and the Vols.
No, I don't think so. Short answer. Now listen. Do we know a bunch of rabid Woo Pig fans?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Are the Razorbacks one of those programs who love to just disrupt? We don't ever have high expectations in terms of on a national scale for them.
I'm starting to.
But are they one of those programs who will gladly they're like one of those uncles who comes to Thanksgiving or comes to Christmas, and they always pop off. They want to get political. They want to get religious. They want. What I'm basically trying to say is they want to ruin it for everybody else.
Okay.
Enter Arkansas.
I was going to take it in a positive way.
Okay.
They're the uncle who comes to Christmas and gives your toddler the loudest, brightest, most light-up toy possible, and knows what they did. They Trojan horsed your home.
Yes.
And then they just sit back and they laugh because they know that music and that toy is just going to make that noise throughout the thing.
Indeed.
Tennessee, how high do they get in the polls? How high does Tennessee get in the polls?
Where are they right now? Number 4? Oh, that's fine. And actually, can we really quick talk about the SEC's, again, once dominance in the rankings?
Oh, for the top 5 teams.
Ohio State is the only one holding any other conference afloat right now at number 3.
And Ohio State might be the most talented top to bottom.
In the country. But Tennessee has an SEC problem. The SEC is just front-heavy, front-loaded.
Yeah.
So, like, 4 is not doing Tennessee a disservice right now. I mean, they're just... Everybody else is really good in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, and they're going to face them, though. Like,
Ohio
they get Georgia,
Texas,
they get Ole Miss.
And Alabama. So they're going to get their opportunity to prove otherwise. But right now, Tennessee at number 4, Rocky Top should be elated with that.
They have outscored their opponents, Tennessee has, 216 to 28.
And I was going to say 216 to 27. So
you were close.
I was pretty close.
So close. Price is Right rules, you would have won. This is the schedule ahead of them, though. Keep an eye on November 2nd. Gary, who do they have November 2nd?
Let me take a look here. Let me see how.
The proverbial.
Kentucky. Oh,
you know
that's
what?
The uncle.
In the
that's
punch
the uncle.
bowl. I'm saying they got to go. They host number 1 Alabama. They got to go to Georgia in November, but between that is Kentucky. Keep an eye on that. Florida's gettable. They've already beaten Oklahoma. It's starting to shape up, but those two are going to decide exactly how high they get. They could be the number 1 team in the country if they take care of business through.
They're going to enjoy
November
that trip
16th.
to Nashville, though, November 30th. You know why?
Why's that? Hattie B's.
Spicy chicken. But don't let that get in the way of taking care of business on the field if you got to take care of business off the field on the porcelain
I was going to say, you're talking about at the latrine? I appreciate that. All right, we got more from Tennessee and Arkansas coming your way. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Did you think you would get out of here without talking about a turlet?